I just realised Ed Sheeran sang that.
Whoa!
Did you have to do that? Next up we have our first non-pop choir performance of the night. That said, it is still along the musical theme. She's got voices and you're going to hear them. It's Lindsey Maycock.
Hello everyone! So this is my second time doing stand-up comedy. My first time was at band camp. I did a lot of other weird and interesting things for the first time at band camp, but we're not going to talk about that tonight. So actually, like many people here tonight, I was a singer at band camp. I was in a choir, and I was inspired by many, many singers. And I was in my singing lesson one day. I did singing for advanced higher music, by the way, not to brag. I wasn't that good, which is why I'm a filler act and not part of the actual choir. But I was in my singing lesson one day, and my singing teacher said, "Now what I want you to do is at this bit I want you to use a bit of vibrato." She's Welsh, by the way. I'm not just doing a racist impression of an Indian person. That said, I said, "But Miss Perman, how much vibrato do you want me to use? Tell me, on a scale of 1 to Shirley Bassey, how much vibrato?" And so I thought, she's my inspiration. If she can do it, so can I. And I just had to picture her voice in my head. Goldfinger is the man with the Midas touch. I'm still very sad, actually. Not only because I'm a bad singer, but also because we lost many celebrities in 2016, as I'm sure many of you know. I would say let's have a minute of silence, but no one can be bothered. So, no one could have seen it coming though, could we? Because it was mostly old people that died, but not that many old people died because Shirley Bassey didn't die. So, other old people. Let's talk about Cher for a minute, shall we? So, picture this. You're in an attic. You're in the upstairs lighty up floory thingy where all the weird music plays, all the cheesy music that you don't like to admit that you like. The dance floor is packed, everybody's jumping up and down, someone's rubbing up against you, and just, you can hear the music playing. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside the sand. I really don't think I'm strong enough, no. She was part of one of my favourite films of all time, actually, still to this day, Burlesque. And that film inspired me to be a burlesque dancer. I said to my mum, "Mum, get in the car right now, get us down to Edinburgh, we need to go to Ann Summers to get my future work gear." So I stood there, and I just looked at all the wonders that they have in Ann Summers. 12-year-old me, just picked up these things. And I just went up to the man working there and I said, "Sir, can you show me how to twirl these sticky things?" I love it. And Cher has a lot of iconic lines in that film. "If you fall off the stage, leg extend, your boobs up." And there was another person that I also love in that film, Christina Aguilera. She's amazing, and she can sing, like she can really sing. She can sing too much. And I just think, what happens when she has a young child? And she has to teach that precious young child something very basic, like the alphabet. Amazing people who can really sing. Okay, now let's move on to some people who can't sing. Britney Spears. I'm sorry, but someone had to say it. And she was a judge on the X Factor once, teaching people how to sing. Can you just imagine her in the back, trying to warm them all up? song contest, then no one politely claps. So thank you guys.
I don't know if you guys have noticed by what's happening in the shops or anything, but Christmas is almost upon us. It was a shock to me as well. But this is the only Christmas-themed performance tonight. That's either a blessing or a curse, depending on how much like the same Christmas songs over and over and over. The Pogues, the Fairy Tale in New York, it's not Christmas. It's not Christmas, it's just depressing. I don't want to be depressed, No, that's not an awe moment. I mean, okay, good, thanks, but no. So, next up we have Michael and Laura on stage, and also, shocker, David on piano.